is to construct a box and whiskers diagram using Excel. First, we need to identify the statistics. Yes, 5 numbers that are required to construct the box and whiskers. Sometimes box and whiskers is normally abbreviated, apart from box plot, the 5-number summary, because what you basically need is the minimum value, you need the lower quartile, you need the median, you need the upper quartile, and you need the maximum value. So you need these 5 numbers, yes? Now, in this case, the minimum value is 10, the lower quartile is 28, the median is 38, the upper quartile is 39.5, and the maximum value is 60. Yes. Now we need to obtain what you call a box 1, box 2. Okay. And box 3. I'm going to identify also the upper whisker and the lower whisker. Okay, so to get this in line, we can just double click right here. Agreed. Okay, so what we need to do now is to identify box 1. Box 1 is always the lower quartile. The lower quartile here is in B3. So you just type equal B3. Yes. Box 2 is the difference between the median and the lower quartile. So that would be, the median is in B4. So that's B4 subtract B3. Okay. We need to identify box 3. All right. Box 3 is the difference between the upper quartile and the median. So that's equal. The upper quartile is in B5. So it's B5 subtract B4. Okay. And we also need to obtain the upper whisker. The upper whisker is the difference between the maximum value and the upper quartile. So that is equal to B6 subtract B5. And the lower whisker is the difference between the lower quartile, which is in B3 minus B2. Okay. Sometimes the upper whisker can be called the right whisker and the lower whisker the left whisker. Okay, if you're looking at it horizontally. Yes. Now another key thing after doing that is to highlight. So you click here on A1 and you press Control, and then you highlight this A1 and statistics, and you also highlight the 3 boxes with the values. Okay, so make sure that you have this. You can use that in Control. Then you go to Insert, and you go to Bar Chart. Okay, now you have the column and the column ones. If you click on column ones, you'll get this. But it's not this you want. You click on the ones with stacked column. Now, since this is not how you would like it to be, you want it stacked. So you go to Chart Design and you go to Switch Row Column. So that's how you want it. That's if you want it in a column format. But it also can be done in a horizontal format. Okay. So let's do it in the vertical format first. When you do the vertical format, when you have this you click on it and this bar there, this blue one, and you press Shift F10 or right click, and then you basically type shape and you put no fill. Okay. Then keep it highlighted. Then you go back to Chart Design All right, make sure in chat design, add chat element, error bars, more error bar options. Then you go to error bar options, yes. Error bar options, then you go to scroll, you type minus because that's the lower whisker or the left whisker. Make sure you highlight minus and you click custom, click on custom. That's the negative, that's the lower, so the negative, you delete this, clear this up, and then the lower whisker, you type on it, click on it, and here you have your lower whisker. Now the upper whisker or the right whisker, you click on this box there, the gray one, go back to add chat element, error bars, more error bars. Okay, make sure this is highlighted. Go back and click on it, right? Make sure this is highlighted. Right, yeah, make sure it is highlighted. And then you go to plus now. Yeah, make sure the line is highlighted. You go to plus, go to custom, specify, and then you positive now because you are talking about the upper one. And you click on upper whisker and you click OK. So you have your box and whisker in vertical form. Okay. Now, what if you want it in horizontal form? Okay, so this is already highlighted. So you go back and insert column bar in horizontal form. Here you have it in horizontal form, stacked horizontal form. Okay. So here you have it in horizontal form. Okay, box and whiskers in horizontal form. Lower, upper, minimum, maximum, lower, median, and upper. Okay. Box and whiskers using Excel. If you don't want this, you can just delete it. So either you can have it in vertical or horizontal. Okay.